Yo, Raw and Uncut Silos, what's happening? I'm almost at Orno, but you know that. No cam today because I am a disheveled mess. I just woke up from a very nice nap and figured I better get this thing recorded. So no cam. Okay, yeah, real quick. See, yeah, it's not good. Not good at all. But we are. Got some things I want to talk about. If this is your first time watching Raw and Uncut Silos, this is commentary on Fallout, Bethesda, Fallout 76. Short little podcast thing that I do. Kind of experimental in a way. Where I kind of just talk about the state of the game, things going on with it. Bethesda in general, you know, stuff like that. It's critical, but I try not to be entirely negative, right? Critical means thinking about it more deeply, not just being like critique or harsh on it, right? So we try and take a higher level approach. Does that always happen? No, because this game can be tough to be fair with at times, but we do our best here. I am new to YouTube. I mostly do Twitch, live streaming. So, you know, I don't really follow a lot of the YouTube conventions, like telling you to comment, like, and subscribe and all that stuff. But if you want to do any of that, great. So what I do is I do a speed run through a silo, which is endgame Fallout 76 stuff, and just kind of talk about the game. As far as I'm aware, I am the current world record holder for the fastest time through a silo, through the pipe room. So basically I try and beat my own record over and over again. And that's without using any exploits and stuff like that. So yeah, that's kind of what this is. Yeah, so I guess we're just going to get into it. Timer starts, as you can see in the upper right-hand corner. Timer starts when I leave the elevator, and timer ends when the quest complete or the item rewards pop up. Because sometimes you get the rewards before the quest complete comes up, but they indicate that the quest is complete and the timer should stop. So that's kind of what we're doing here. So yeah, let's get this bad boy started. Everything is set. Double check these. I am going to launch the nuke this time. I usually don't. I usually just leave the silo sitting. Oh, here we go. Good thing I checked this. It's repaired. Food and water is good. Key cards. Mainframe core is perfect. Alright, we're looking good. We just gotta hope that the silo is fast. Hope that the silo's fast. Alright, well, let's get into it. Alright, Godspeed. 1, 2, 3, go! So, the thing that was kind of on my mind today was thinking about Fallout 76 gameplay, right? The way the game works, what we do, why we do it. Strategy involved around the gameplay. And how it could be better. What we could do, we meaning Bethesda, to make it more interesting and engaging and help with the long-term longevity of the game. You know, I was just at TwitchCon this weekend with Ego Viking, Lost Foxy, Finger Chew, Plastic Dreams, Agent 81 and stuff like that. You know, prominent members of the Twitch Fallout community. And, you know, of course the game came up and talking about, like, you know, what we want for it, what we wish would happen, we wish what it could be. And that's kind of where this line of thinking came up. Actually, it was a week before that when we were at Mothman Festival with Sabahi and Sally the Altar Boy and Eagle Viking. But we were kind of joking around. But you know, all jokes start off with a level of truth to them. And we were talking about how, like, there's nothing really to be scared of in Fallout 76, right? There hasn't been a point in the game a long time where we were just nervous for our character, about what was going to happen, if we were going to live, if we were going to die. It just hasn't been there. And the meme, or the joke, turned out to be, is because you can just leave. At any point, while playing this game, you can literally leave any situation. There is nothing keeping you in. There's nothing keeping you locked into a situation. Whether, you know, you're at, you know, I don't know, I would say a Mirelurk Queen is coming after you, right? You know, they're pretty fucking annoying, and they can fuck you up. But, God, the silo was going so well. But the reality of the situation is, at no point is the Mirelurk Queen in actual danger. Because, unless she sneaks up on you and you get caught in the bullshit poison that she spits, which she stops doing when she gets close, and she maybe hits you 1 or 2 times, you can just turn around and run away. You can just leave. There's nothing keeping you there. Or, you know, it's just not anything you have to worry about. There's all kinds of shit blocking the door. You know, you just leave. You know, if you're in a workshop, you're about to get PvP'd. Leave the workshop area. If you are, you know, about to get PvP'd out somewhere, anywhere, and maybe you don't have the ability to just run away, you can alt F4. And the game boots you out immediately. Right? Unlike most MMOs where there's a short period of time where your character sits there if you alt F4 or you time out or whatever. Not here. Fallout 76, you are gone immediately. You know, you can literally just leave. Now, that's problematic. Again, any situation. Scorchbeast Queen, can't beat it. Okay, you're not locked in. You can literally just run away a little bit and just leave. This applies to literally almost any situation in the game aside from vault raids, right? But even then, you can still just leave. You fail the quest, but you know, whatever. You just leave. There's no risk of dying, right? And it applies to most situations in the game. And I would say probably all situations. There is no situation that you cannot just exit. Whether it is literally running away from the situation or alt F4ing. is problematic, right? It takes away any sense of urgency or emergency. Because you are not locked in, you are not captive to a situation. Now, one of the things I've been stuck on is how do you fix that, you know? Now, I'm not a game designer, video games anyway, I've designed some board games, but it's not my job to figure out these issues. But I have been having a rough time thinking, like, how do you change that, right? How do you make an open world game with open world events hold you captive? How do you get into a situation that you can't just leave? I mean, maybe with the limb damage stuff may have been like an attempt to slow you down. But you know, you pop a stim pack and you're good to go. Right? And at this point, everybody just has hundreds of stim packs. Anybody who plays this game seriously anyway has hundreds of stim packs. So again, limb damage is not an issue. So what can you do? How do you fix the just leave problem that Fallout 76 has? I don't have the answer. But I do know that if it wasn't that easy, or if there was a real sense of urgency, and a sense that I couldn't just literally turn around and walk away from a situation, I think it would add a little bit more spice to the game. I think it would make the game a bit more exciting. Right? Think about Destiny 2, right? The game I played for, probably 4.5 years before I started playing Fallout. It's not open world, of course, it's instance, and you can fail situations, right? You can die in Nightfalls, you can die in raids, they're strikes or whatever they call them, right? And you have to start all over, right? You don't get that loot that you want. You don't, you don't lose anything, but, you gotta start over, and it's not great. Here, you just leave, and you move on. There's not enough events that make that interesting enough, right? Because even if it's like the Scorch Beast Queen, right? Say you're getting attacked by the SBQ, you just run away until she de-aggroes you. Right? And you could run forever. You could run the fucking Watoga. It won't make a difference. Eventually, she'll leave you alone, and you get to move on. Now, Bethesda is indeed messing with instanced technology, right? The raids are instance. Supposedly Wastelanders is going to have some sort of instance thing. Do you lock people into a space? How do you do that? Right? This game is supposed to be, open world survival. So how do you lock people into that space? How do you create that sense of urgency? Do you slow us down? Do you slow down the player? Do you speed up the enemies? Right? I often hear that, ghouls are the most annoying thing for players. I don't have this problem. I play high health builds. But, for most players, like ghouls, because they're fast and they're annoying and they're hard to get away from. I guess. Even though they get one shot by almost anything. I hear that they're a pain in the ass. And they're quick. Ghouls are fucking fast. Is that how you create a sense of urgency? Do Mirelurk queens need to run fucking 1,000 fucking miles an hour? I don't know. Do mobs need some sort of snaring ability? Something to keep you there so you can't just exit? I don't know. What I do know is that you can easily fix the alt F4ing thing, right? You know, just make it so your character stays in the world for, you know, 45 seconds to a minute or something like that, like every other game. You know, where you don't just leave immediately. That one's an easy fix. The rest of it, not so much. The rest of it, not so much. I don't know. What I do know is that the sense of urgency in Fallout 76 is very low. And there's also a very low sense of emergency. There's no sense of danger. Maybe Wastelanders will fix that, who knows. But right now, as it is, in Appalachia, it's not really an issue. It's not really an issue. So, I don't know. Again, just food for thought, just something I've been thinking about. You know, the meme now is, you know, you have a problem, just leave. I'm dying to this thing. Okay, well, just leave. Some guy's trying to PvP me. All right, just leave. You know, but seriously, what's the answer? What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments or whatever it is YouTubers say. I'll probably talk about this on Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my stream, Twitch TV/AlmostAdorno. But yeah, who knows? Who knows? It's Raw and Uncut Silos. Thanks for hanging out. 11:34:58. Fast enough. Be easy, folks. Be excellent to one another.